wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah.
I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me.
But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding General, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye. Killing my innocence, all of my vision of reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect, then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah.
The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love.
I get an honor to command commanding General Yohana for being the armor, protecting the message delivered the Abba. Straight from the Father, he gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops. Perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hands was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that 11 can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war whenever it called? Better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war, front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord, the water for blessing us all.
All right, Shalom. Shalom, Israel. It's the Isupk. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, since 1969, under Commander Johnny Yohana. You understand? We've been teaching the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that's in the earth today are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? And tonight, we're going to be holding down Isupk Chicago Lashawan Kodash class. Okay? When we go back into history, and you know what I'm saying, and we go back into our language that the Lord gave unto us as a people before we was colonized, before we was taken and had our culture stripped away from us. Okay? We did have our own language. We did have our own culture. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gonna do. First off, we're gonna jump into the chart. This is what you see right now on the screen is the Hebrew or the Lashawan Kodash chart, which in Lashawan Kodash, it actually means, when it's translated to the English, it means holy tongue. Lashawan meaning holy. Excuse me. Lashawan meaning tongue, and Kodash meaning holy. Okay. So no further ado, just like the beginning of every class, it's an essential to go over this chart. You understand? So we're just gonna quickly go over the alphabet, and then we're gonna get into our topic. Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatha Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. Okay? So bear with me real quick. Get this off the board. And then we can go over this chart. Okay. All right, so let's just jump into it. I am precinct officer of 1,000 Ashaiah. You know what I'm saying? So let's just jump into the topic, okay? Allow anybody that's in the room, anybody to come in, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself. Comments are welcome. Okay. So, basic. This is the basic necessity you need to learn Hebrew. This chart right here. You want this to be like in your mind, as far as like you want it cemented in your mind. You want to know the pronunciations, you know what I'm saying? Because what we're looking at on the top is the ancient, and this here on the bottom is the Assyrian, or what you would call today the modernized Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go jump into the chart. Real quick, you always want to read from right to left in Hebrew, always. Right to left. You understand? So starting from the right, you have Ah, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. Okay? That's it. Nice and simple, right? So all you have to do is memorize these pronunciations, and then as you read in the Assyrian, you're just gonna match them up. That's the whole point of the chart. Whatever below it, that's how to pronounce it. Or I should say, whatever above it, that's how to pronounce it. Okay. Boom. So that's it. Let's just jump into the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because of course we do got the round table of truth tonight. We're gonna be live at 8 p.m. So we're gonna get our history in with the Lashwan Kodash. And we're gonna make sure we get ready for the round table of truth tonight, man. Make sure you tune in to that. We got a special prize for y'all, man, on the round table of truth tonight, man. With Captain Marvel Quad. We got a special treat. You understand? So make sure y'all tune in tonight, man. All right. Boom. That's good. So what we gonna do today, man? What we're gonna do today is, since this is the holiday season, right? It's Christmas, so-called holiday that, you know what I'm saying, that our oppressor, the enemy of the Lord, has put into this earth. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go over this scripture, which is a clean cut to, you know what I'm saying, the history of Christmas and the traditions of Christmas and things of that. We're gonna go in the Bible and we're gonna go to the scripture that's well renowned to completely detonate Christmas in the whole philosophy of Christmas. Okay, so the scripture first. Let me make sure this marker working. Marker working perfect. All right. So the scripture that we're gonna write out in the Hebrew and we're gonna pronounce it out in the English. It's gonna be hold on, let me go. Salaki, one second. To the comments, make sure. Salaki about that. All right, so the scripture that we need, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be in the book of Jeremiah. Let me pull it up. We're gonna go to the book of Jeremiah. And make sure if you're tuning in, make sure you go there with me. And oh yeah, before I even get into it, make sure if you tuning in to class on the regular and you really, you know what I'm saying, got a passion to want to learn your true language and learn the Hebrew, download Blue Letter Bible. Okay, Blue Letter Bible, you can download it on Apple Store and Google Play, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's free of charge. Or you could just go to your internet and just go to the actual website. But either whatever work for you. Blue Letter Bible. It's gonna be able to read it out in the Hebrew, and then it's gonna actually show you how to pronounce it out in the English as well. Okay, so it's very good for, you know, being able to translate. You understand and actually understand what it is that you read it. Because even if you become, you know, very good pronouncing Hebrew, you also want to know what you're saying. You don't just want to be able to Yahweh Bashim Yahshabrakatah or Yahweh Shamala Tabashim, and you don't know exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying, and what you would know as English today. So Shalom, shalom, shalom. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna go to the scripture, Jeremiah. It's gonna be the 10th chapter, and we're gonna start at the 3rd verse. Okay, we're gonna start at the 3rd verse. All right. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna write it out in the Assyrian, and then I'll write it out in the ancient. Then I'll get it in English. Okay. So let's get it. All right. Lock it. All right. Well, that's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 3. Uh all right, we good. All right, so Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 3. Let's just go ahead and read it out in the Hebrew. You got Kaya, Kwakowath, Ha'aimayum, Ha'aimayum, Habal, Hara'ah, Kaya, Itazah, Mayaira, Karathwa, Ma'aisha, Yadiya, Karash, Bama'ai, Tazawan. Okay, that's in the Hebrew. So we're going to write what's actually being said. We're going to write it just under it so we can get the English translation. Okay. So Kaya will be 4. Right, in parentheses. Then you have Kakawa would be the customs. And then you have Ha'aimayum will be of the people. Okay. Then you have Habal will be vain. Okay. Then here you have Hara'ah. Salakia. Salakia, bear with me real quick. Okay. It will be he. Kaya. Once again, is 4. You have Itazah, which would be a tree. Then you have Maya Ira, which would be cutteth. Salakia. Lucky that won't be cutteth. This will actually be Maya Ira will actually be out of the forest. If I can squeeze that in there. Then you have Karathwa, which means cut it. Ma'aisha. Ma'aisha is the work. Then Yadiyah will be of the hand. Okay, then you have Karash. Karash will be of the workmen. And you have Bama'ai Tazan. Bama'ai Tazan, which means with the axe. Okay. So now I'm just read it out. It's for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. Of course, everybody who knows the traditions of Christmas is that you put they put that palm tree, or no, not a palm tree, but the pine tree in the house, you know what I'm saying, in the front, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of people go out and get the fake ones, but traditionally, which a lot of people still do, they actually go out and get a real tree from the forest, you know what I'm saying, and chop it down and put it in their front room of their home. You know what I'm saying, in honoring of, you know what I'm saying, these customs of the people that started years ago, back in the times of Nimrod, and the times that, like, that was all the way back in Genesis, and people are still following them customs today. And this is the scripture to show you that Christmas is a vain thing to do. A vain thing meaning like it's done for no reason. It doesn't have anything to do with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So um we can leave this up for a little moment, then we can get the next verse and we're gonna translate that as well. Just read it one more time before we take it down. It's Kaya, Kakowat, Ha'amayam, Habal, Hara'ah, Kaya, Aitazah, Mayaira, Karathwa, Ma'aisha, Yadiyah, Karash, but Ma'aitazah. Okay? Leave that up for a quick moment and we can get the next verse. Now we're going to get deeper into it. Not only do they just cut a tree off and put it in their front yard, now it's going to get more specific just to prove even more that these things that's in the Bible is relevant today, and you know what I'm saying. And prophecies are in the Bible. You understand? We're gonna get to it. Stay that up for a few more moments here. We can get verse 4. All right, we should be good on it now. Let's be in verse 4. Well, let's move to the next verse. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 4. I'm just going to go ahead and write it out here. 10, 4. Okay. All right. And we have it. So now look, we can go ahead and let's read it out. And then we're gonna put it down in the English. So we got Wallachia. So we got Bakasop, Rubber Zahab, Yaya Para, Bamasa, Marawath, Wabamak, Kwabawath, Yakazap, Yakazapawath, Walla Ya'a, Yapayak, Okay, so now let's go ahead and translate it to the English and then read it out. Well, the first word here will be Bakasap. It will be with silver, and then you have Waba Zahab, and with gold. Waba Zahab, Yaya Para. Then you have Yaya Para. Okay, which means they deck it. They deck it. Okay. And you come here, you have Bamasam Rawath, which is with nails. And you have Wabamak Bawath, which is and with hammers. And with hammers. Then you have Yakazak Wum, Yakazaka Wum. Yakazaka Wum, which means they fasten it. They fasten it. You have Yellow Ra, Laya, Wayala, Walla, Wa'a, Salaki. Waya, Walla, little tongue twister. Waya, Wa'a, which means that not. that not, walla wa'a. Then you have yappa yap, yappa yap, which means it moved. Okay. So now let's read it out. It reads, they deck it with silver. Well, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fastened it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. And of course, you know, anybody who put their Christmas tree up, you know what I'm saying, who put their wicked, evil Christmas tree, they make sure that it looks glorious. And that's what this scripture is talking about. They put all of those ornaments, like they got like the little crystal balls and, you know what I'm saying, all the little fancy ornaments and things of that nature. And they put it on that tree to make it look like, you know, something valuable when it's simply just a tree. You know what I'm saying? They turn a tree into something that's got life or something. And that's going to get more into the next scripture. But this is the translation. Let's read it out in the Hebrew one more time. It's Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 4 in the Hebrew. Bakasah, Wamazahab, Yayapara, Bamasam, Bamasamawath, Wabasak, Kwabawath, Wabasak, Bawath. Okay. Then you have Yakaza Pawath, Yakaza Pawath. And then you have Wallawa, Wallawa, and Yapayak. Okay. One thing, it's easy to get confused with the and the ka or the ka, because the only difference is on the ka, the tail end is out on the right, and on the there is no tail end. That's the difference between the two characters. All right, so just be careful with that. All right, so we can leave this up for a moment and see if we can get the next scripture in. Okay. And just for a tip, you know what I'm saying? It's good to read one verse, like read it over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Because you might stumble on a word that's a longer word. Just like few of these Hebrew words was very like a long. They have multiple characters in it. But if you say it, you know what I'm saying, repeatedly, it'll become more natural to pronounce those longer words. You know, that way you'll understand like combining letters or combining the characters and how to pronounce the word. All right. So we should be good. Let's get into the fifth verse. Fifth verse, we may not make it to the end of the fifth verse because it is a longer verse, which is going to just basically condemn Christmas, okay, and talk about how the Lord is completely against Christmas and the spirit of Christmas. Okay, so let's get to it. We're gonna go to the fifth verse. All right. So let's start to write it out real quick. All right. All right. All right. So let's get through this real quick. For this one, we're gonna read it out. We're gonna read the Hebrew, and then we're gonna I'll get the English next week because it's coming up on 7. We're gonna get ready for the round table of truth tonight. So we're gonna get the English. I'm gonna pronounce it in the Hebrew, then we're gonna read it again in English. Okay. So you have Katamar, Katamar, Makosha, Makosha, Hama, Wala'a, Yadabawa, Nashawa, Nashawa'a, Yanashwa, Kaya, La'a, Yatazaidawa, Yatazaidawa, La Al, Dayara'a, Dayara'a, Maham, Kaya, La'a, Yaraira, Salakia, Yaraira, Salakia, Wagum, Ragum, Hayatayab, Hayatawab, Ayan, Ayan, and Awatham, Awatham, Awatham. All right. And what we just read is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 5 in the Hebrew. So now let's read it in the English. It is they are upright as a palm tree. Speaking about that tree, people put in their front living room or whatnot, but speak not, meaning they have no point. You know what I'm saying? It don't have, there's no reason that you should be putting a tree up in your front room. It has no meaning. They cannot talk to you. They cannot put no type of, they cannot help your home whatsoever. Like they speak not. You understand? Read on. They must needs be born. When they say they must needs be born, that's talking about you gotta put life into this tree. You gotta decorate it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Put all type of decorations on it to make it look like something special. All right. Then it said because they cannot go, meaning they're dead. It's a dead tree. And be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it that in them to do good, meaning they're pointless. There's nothing you can't prosper nothing from it. It's like no reason for you to do it. It's basically just a waste of money going out getting a tree and spending all this money and putting gifts up on her. Okay, so with that, make sure y'all tune in to the round table of truth tonight, 8 p.m. That's my time. Shalom.